Okay, so let's do
That laugh though.
peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
The Shifty Keys Podcast, brought to you by Peanut Butter Jelly Time. TJ, come back.
Wow. If your mom was a country, Russia would have invaded by now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Shifty Key Podcast. I am Luis, aka Spartan Sloth, and today we have
Jim B. Wait, Survey. Jim Survey.
Me, I'm back. It's Vic. Back from the dead.
She is back from the dead. I've already
Da-da-da-da.
abandoned my idea of coming in with a welcoming thing. I was gonna introduce myself in Portuguese, and then I looked down at the writing that I did. And I thought, fuck that, Lewis is just gonna embarrass
just
me.
Do
Chicken
it,
scratch.
do it.
Meu nome é Tyler. Tudo bem?
Yeah, that was pretty accurate.
Yeah, see,
I mean,
Portuguese.
Yeah. It would be something like Meu nome é Tyler, tudo bem? But
yeah.
that's pretty good.
See, look at that. Multilingual. We're going worldwide, bitches.
Worldwide.
Well, can you speak Atlantean?
What?
What?
The language they
Language?
speak in Atlantis, or they spoke,
You don't
as you know, they
that
got
spoke
fucked up.
Atlantean.
I'm already struggling on languages in English.
I can barely speak English. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can barely speak English. I don't.
Alright, hang on
No.
a second. Hold on. Luis. You sit there, you're like, they spoke Atlantean until they got fucked up, but Atlantis is a theoretical city, so you don't know what they spoke in this imaginary town that we're talking about.
I don't know, that's what I'm asking you guys.
You're not asking,
No.
you said there's a statement.
Wait, Atlantis,
Well-
is that the one that's underwater?
Yeah.
Well, then I can
Jim.
speak their language. It's...
See, there you go.
Good point,
we
good
can
point.
all
Tyler knows
just
what's
drown
up.
terribly, yes.
Sorry.
God, I don't even know what to say to you.
That was
I love
good,
how we
man.
stumped ourselves with the introductions.
Wow, nope,
love
I
it.
loved it. I thought it was a good solid intro.
Yeah, I mean, I introduced myself, and you guys introduced yourselves, so it's good.
I
It
should have
was
just done it in
exciting
English.
this time, though.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
We always have the best intros when Tyler's here, though, I feel like.
Really?
That's my opinion.
I don't know, like, the recording process when I'm not here, but, like, I always get, like, super
When you hear
tense
the
when it gets up to
introduction on
me.
every other podcast and it's very boring, that's it.
But it's
I
like...
don't think they're all boring.
But the order that you guys did it in, when it went like Lewis to Jim to Vic, I kind of looked at it when it went from Jim to Vic, and I was like, the dots are getting closer to my name. Oh my god, TeamSpeak pressure.
I have to do well, otherwise I'm screwed.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to come in going like, "Hola, your nome é Tyler," and completely fuck it up. You know, Lewis would just look at me and go, "Why the fuck did I even invite you? Get out of my sight." But you know, in Portuguese or something.
I'd rather
Porque
have
foi
you
que eu te
here than who
convidei.
they had here on last
Sai
week.
da minha frente. Or something like that, because get out of my sight would be more applicable if I were actually seeing you. But anyway, yeah, that would be kind of it.
Get out of your
I
shot.
gotta say, I am particularly fond of Gav's introductions. You know, when she just rushes off in front of everyone.
I'm here and I'm gone.
Gaff's ones. I heard I heard the first one that she did with you guys. She literally jumped in and she said, "I didn't know what to do" to me later on. She was just like, I just yelled it and went with it. I wish I had that kind of confidence with the introductions. Everything else I'm fine with except for the beginning, which is
Well,
kind of sad.
Beginning's always kind of terrifying because she's like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then once
You
you
would
do
think
it,
it would
it's all
be easy
fine.
as well.
I was
Like
about to say, I mean,
saying
we've been on
hi.
so many podcasts at this point, I feel like it should be simple enough just to introduce yourself.
Well, it's always like that first, like, jitters, and then it gets better. You know,
Nah.
It
like,
can only get better.
oh, shut up, Jim. Called social anxiety. Get over it.
You know that like water bottle I told you I was nervously sipping before we got recording on this and started it off properly? It's already halfway down. I don't even know how that happened.
Because
I
you were
must have
drinking
got
it.
one.
That's
But like, I
what
was
happens.
sipping. I was
Sipping,
sipping it a
obviously
minute ago,
not.
and then I just
Liar.
downed half of it.
Liar.
Not a liar.
Liar.
You're all liars.
Mom's a liar.
I'm sorry. Wait, if we're all liars, does that mean we can get away with saying this is the best words? This is the best podcast ever.
Yes.
Yes, I'll allow it.
Yay! Don't trust me though. I'm a liar.
Yeah, Tyler sucks.
Under a court of law, I approve it.
Jim approves of this message.
So, how's everyone been since I haven't talked to you all in like forever?
Pretty good.
That's good.
I haven't played Titanfall in a week because I decided to go and regenerate to Generation 2, and I lost all my customizations and all my Titans, and I started doing terrible, and I was like, well, this game blows.
Well,
So,
doesn't that always happen when you...
I've never prestiged in Call of Duty. I hated it. I was like, nope, I don't want to do that. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a good idea this time, but I was like, oh, well, it's an achievement, so I'll do it this one time. It'll be fine. I'll never do it again.
Yeah, I can understand why that's very frustrating. I just reached level 25. Alex has been playing it more than I have.
Does he have his own account on your Xbox?
Yeah, he does.
Yee.
He currently watching Netflix on it. So
I had a friend of mine tell me last night, he was like, why don't these stupid, like, Netflix and Amazon Prime and Hulu, like, all these other video services, why don't those achievements have a gamer score associated with them? And I'm like, well, because they're not games, and it's a gamer score.
yeah, that's true.
Felt like my defense was reasonable.
It's totally reasonable. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I was a little bit disappointed when I saw it didn't have a gamer score with it, but in the end it makes sense. You're just watching stupid videos. Well, not stupid, but
I saw my brother put in like a DVD and watched it or something, and he got some sort of achievement. I don't know if there was gamer score with it, but he got something called movie night, and I was like, "You can get those from watching films?
yeah,
The fuck!"
you can get like achievements like that, like on Netflix, like watch 3 episodes in a row, or watch Netflix 3 days in a row, or whatever.
Wow.
Like 3 days straight. Like,
Yeah.
you can't even blink.
Well,
No.
Not
Don't
like
even
that.
move.
You can't move
Lord.
from that spot. You have to sit there.
The Kinect watches you. Hey, don't you scratch your balls. You better watch TV.
My Kinect doesn't recognize me.
Oh, my Kinect recognised me on the other side of the room. It fucking scares me sometimes.
It
I would
does.
walk in and it would be like, "Hi, Tyler," and it's almost like that, "Hi, Tyler, I've been expecting you." Like I've opened the door and it's already said it, and I'm like, "Hi," connects.
Mr. Clapham,
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
welcome back.
Mine doesn't do that. It takes a while for it recognizes Alex right away. It just doesn't recognize me.
I was scared when I got my hair cut and I turn it on in the dark and it still recognised me, and I was like, Jesus, technology has come
Nice
a long
haircut.
way.
Dipshit.
No, my haircut is terrible. I only got it because
Tried.
I only got it because like I got to that stage where I could walk outside and like where it gets really windy, it would look kind of stylish. But then I jumped that step by a week maybe, and then you get like the stupid fuzzy hair that happens as soon as you walk into a room after being affected by the wind, and just you can't do anything with your hair. It's awful. I looked like a really old songwriter, which technically I'm a really young songwriter, so that's a
One
So you
Fucking
look
shame.
like your future self. Is
Oh,
that-
You'll
God.
reach your dreams one day.
ugh, that's terrible.
Well, by the dipshit thing, I actually meant like I was gonna do a follow up with that, like trying to fool your technology, but nope. Never mind. Your story was better.
Was it? I almost look like a skinhead now. Actually, no, it's not that bad, but my hair seems
Wait.
so short.
You almost look like what?
A skinhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
what I understood at first, and you said it's not that bad.
No, oh, I
Are you trimming your mustache like Hitler's?
no, no, no. No, I kind of looked in the reflection for a split second, and I was like, "Nah, it is nowhere near a skinhead." Kind of like
Oh,
there
okay.
is some length to my hair. I didn't look into the mirror, see myself as a skinhead, and go, "Actually, I could, yeah,
I can pull
do
it
with
off.
this."
Yeah,
Yeah, Christ.
seems legit.
Always seems legit.
I
Ugh.
let's see. It would be, I think it'd be 2 weeks ago today. I decided to get experimental one morning, and I decided to shave the back and the sides of my head and just leave it long on top. And oh my god, I have a razor, and it's like it's what stylists call clippers, and it's got the guards on it and stuff. But I did a terrible job because I don't know how the back of my head contours to this thing properly, and it was looking a wreck, and I had to go and get somebody to actually fix my hair at the barbershop. Like, I wore my red versus blue beanie in there, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need some help.
You're an
Yeah.
idiot.
I can't imagine
Sorry.
cutting my own hair unless I want it completely shaved at every place, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's even sometimes that can be tricky because you can't, even with mirrors, sometimes I cannot tell exactly how long my hair is in certain places, and it could just be a little bit off, and other people will be like, the back of your head looks really fucked up. And it's like, man.
Wow.
So I'm just about
Just
to give
like
up on
that.
that shit.
They take you off to the side and they're like, "Bro, I didn't want to say this in front of everyone else. The back of your hair is fucked up." You think it's going to be something else?
Damn! Back of your head is fucked.
My hair is it gets pretty big. Not big as in long
Jeez.
hair, but I can't quite explain it because I don't understand a lot about hair things. What? But it gets pretty big, and sometimes people come up to me like, "Hey, so it's pretty big. Not that it's bad, but it just grows so fast." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, because it's really I get a haircut, and within 3 weeks or maybe less, it has already grown to half of what it was before, or something like that. It grows really fast, but luckily it doesn't look shitty. So I don't know.
I just get
just-
my
yeah.
hair cut normally because I'm a girl. Can't really shave it. Well, I can, but I prefer.
Oh no, I don't.
You
shave
look
my
weird
hair.
enough as it.
It
Won't
looks
make it
fucked
worse.
up.
Shut up, Jim. That's
the way,
mean.
I got a funny story about me having to shave my head.
I want to know
So-
why you had to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. So I've only shaved my head twice my entire life because I don't like shaving my head. I like my hair the way it is. One time I was a kid, and it's not like I really had too much of a choice in the matter. My dad took me to a barber shop and told the guy, "Hey, so give me a haircut." And then I don't know why the fuck the guy shaved my head. I guess he was in a hurry or something, but it wasn't completely bald shaved. It was just a really, really nearly a buzz cut or something. The second time is because here in Brazil, when the guys get into college, university, whatever you guys want to call it, most of the times we have to shave our heads because of traditions and shit. And it's not everywhere that you have to do that, but most of the places. And so when I was a freshman, I had to shave my head. At least it was just one time. Some places they go like, "Oh, you need to go the whole year with your hair shaved." Fuck that. But I had to do it, and it was so awful because first I didn't like it. Second, I felt like I looked like a bandit because every time I'd go into a store, if there was any sort of security personnel, I shit you not, I felt like I was being watched all the time, as if they were hovering over my shoulder, "Yeah, you're looking at that? Oh, good. You're gonna pay for that? good.
That's what happens over here
I feel
in
really
the UK,
bad. I
though.
don't like to shave my head. Sorry, Taylor, what was that?
I was just saying, like, I think that happens to most students. Like in the UK, I get it all the fucking time. You enter a store, and like you just want to, I don't know, scout around. For example, I went out to try and find a video game or something to play, and I was just looking around because it was like a used place, but they had this security guard that must have just followed me around with his eyes the entire fucking time. And I was just like, there are 50 people in this place. How the fuck are you still just looking at me? Like, in the end, I didn't buy anything. I was just waiting
he
for
looks
the
like an
alarms to go
Aryan.
off.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
happened to me in high school.
When you shaved your head?
I didn't shave my head.
When you were a skinhead, Vic?
Back in your skinhead days?
I'm just saying, like when I was in high school, I would go into shops with friends, and we'd have people follow us around. It hasn't really happened much in college, but granted, I don't go out much.
Well, have you ever stolen something?
I've stolen like cheese.
Jesus, Vic,
Jeez.
why?
For what?
I've stolen
Why
like
the f-
cheese and I stolen a Lindt chocolate. That's right. I steal food. Like
What the fuck
Like
is
criminal
wrong with you?
I don't do it a lot, but I do it
Wait,
every once in a while.
you still do it?
Yeah. The Lindt chocolate was like 2 weeks ago.
What the hell?
This is not the place to
Part-time
confess.
klepto?
Yeah, Vic,
God,
we
you
have
know
a
what, guys?
problem, darling.
I feel like some thievery today. How y'all feel?
No, I
Who wants to go to
only-
Milo?
I only steal like when they're in singular packages. Like, so if you go into the store and there's a Lindt chocolate stall, and
Oh,
it's
God.
like they're selling the individual like truffles. I like the other day I was there and I just grabbed one and put it in my pocket. And I
That
left.
is not okay, Vic. That is
How
wrong.
Lewis is just like,
I don't
you
know how I
know
feel
this will
about
be
sharing
held against you in
RTX house
court.
with you now.
I don't steal things that are like from my friends.
Like, steal my hair. He'll wake up
I'm
in the
not-
morning, it's all shaved off.
Still, his soul or his chocolate.
No,
Don't worry, guys. I don't steal stuff from friends. I just steal stuff from companies.
I mean, they
Sorry.
make enough money as it is. I don't.
Oh my
feel
God, Vic.
bad.
God, people like you.
Sorry, Vic.
You know what? I'm going to start calling you Victoria just, just so you know I'm serious about this. You
Kleptoria.
should not steal from people, Victoria.
Man.
I'm just waiting for Vic to steal something important, get caught,
No.
and to have this used against her in
I
court.
don't, like, 20 years from now. I don't understand, Your Honor. All I did was steal a car. I don't understand what the big deal is. It's not like they're not making a bunch of money already.
No, I wouldn't steal a car.
Not now.
I mainly focus
Well-
on like small food items.
Right,
You'd
small
probably
food
steal a
items
car
now.
if there was a chocolate bar inside it. It's like,
I'd
well,
steal the chocolate bar. Fuck the car.
I wanted the chocolate bar, but the car was there, so.
No, I wouldn't.
It's like I was
steal-
gonna steal the chocolate bar, but then
There
I
was a
realized it was
chocolate
in the
bar in the
car. Once I
car.
was in the car, I was like, I just gotta press the gas pedal. And I mean, I was just stealing the chocolate bar. I was gonna bring the car back.
I just had to hotwire it and,
No,
While I
I would
was
not
down
steal
there.
a car.
uh,
I just steal and I don't do it all the time. Like I
It
actually.
seems like you do pretty consistently.
I do it very, very rarely. The Lindt chocolate was like 2 weeks ago, but since then I hadn't done it in like 3 or 4 years.
Okay, so, Vic, this is actually an intervention. So,
Not make it okay for you to do that.
pay attention to us, okay? You're gonna have to promise us that you're not going to steal anything at all again, okay? That is wrong. You're breaking the law, and you're probably going to rot in hell for this.
whoa, escalation.
Wow.
Lodge.
That went up mighty
escalated
quick.
quickly.
Anyway,
Jail to
Okay.
Hades in one second.
and you're probably going to spend the eternity in hell's jail, if that's a thing. I don't know. Okay?
Okay.
Would
How about
hell,
you stop talking about religions that you don't know about, Luis?
why would hell need a jail?
Right?
I don't know.
restricting your freedom from.
I'm just assuming.
restricting your freedom from not much else but burning. Great.
Because it's not
fun.
enough to throw you in a fiery pit for all eternity. We gotta put bars on top of.
You can only. We've dedicated this 1 square meter to you. Great.
Have fun. It wouldn't be cubic. It'd have to be a cubic meter. Else there would be no
Yeah.
third dimension. Just get length and width, and then just pile people on top of you.
I got the feeling like we're thinking way too much of hell now. Like,
Yeah,
really
you're
bad.
really thinking I'm gonna.
It's better than think about Vic's
I
feeling.
didn't say you were going to hell. I don't think that.
Well, apparently Lewis thinks I'm going to hell.
Okay, that's
so...
Louise. Don't be like y'all. Throw me and Tyler in that boat and put the evil on me.
Alright, I promise I won't steal Lindt chocolate ever again.
No, you
You
won't
damn
do
well better
anything
not.
else.
I mean,
Okay.
I might steal some cheese though. Well,
I
okay.
don't know.
Would you consider taking the crackers that are next to soup stealing?
nah, because I
What
put
do
them
you
out there for you to
mean?
take.
Like, if when you go into the store and it's like you can buy soup there and you put it in, they leave out crackers so you can take it with the soup. What if you just take the crackers but not the soup? Is that stealing?
Well, since that's not a thing here, I'm not quite sure what you're talking
Yeah.
about, so
Well,
I will
I have
not.
an idea. I would put it as morally ambiguous at best because they don't put a price on the crackers, but they are going to use the honor system to assume that you're buying soup when you take the crackers.
That's true.
Which
I
It's
is
was
almost
really
like
a funny
hungry
story.
one day. I was just really hungry one day and I took a package of crackers because I was starving and I ate them.
I think we've all done that.
Delicious.
That's I think we've all done that as starving college kids. I do that. Makes me think of 2 stories. I have 2 stories now because of that. So I was eating dinner at a restaurant with I think it was my mom one night, and they had breadsticks, and I love Nutella and breadsticks. So when we were leaving, they had the breadsticks sitting on the salad bar, and I just grabbed like a handful of them, so like 5 packages of them, and I was walking out the door, and the manager was like, "Hey, you have a good night, okay?" And I was like, "Hey, thanks, you too." It's just like walked out the door with them all.
Nice.
wave with them.
His way of being, you're stealing my breadsticks, but he didn't say that. So.
That's awesome.
And then the other story is one of my friend's brothers. He asked me one night. He was like, "Hey, you want to go Mexican?" I was like, "Yeah, I can get down for some tacos. Let's go get some Mexican." So we go there, and I order food, and he's just like, "Well, I'm just gonna keep looking at the menu." And he looks at the menu the whole night. He's just eating chips and drinking water. And so, like, I finally paid, and I was like, "So I'm taking it you're not eating." And he's like, "Yeah, we need to leave." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Because I just ate all those chips and drank all their water and didn't buy anything." And I was just like, "Jesus, man, I could have bought you dinner. You said something." He's like, "Nah, I'm just poor and I just want to go." So he straight up ate chips and drank water.
Well, now you guys can't give me shit anymore.
I paid for my food. I paid for my food.
I know, I'm not saying
Except
you,
for
but
breadsticks.
yeah, except for those breadsticks. You stole those breadsticks.
No, I had dinner there before I took those breadsticks.
Technically,
No,
again, yeah, it's morally
Still took the
ambiguous.
breadsticks.
No, I think it's okay. I may have been pushing the limit, but no thievery on my part.
I love that limit though. Like, when there's free samples, it's like pigging out and just taking everything from them and being like, well,
Just
it was
keep walking
free.
by the same free sample stand.
Yeah, that's what that's
You know
what
what
Costco's for.
You know what I used to do with free samples? Here, they most of the times, as far as I can remember, keep someone close to the free sample, and in order to present a product, like, so these chips are like, I don't know, turkey flavored, and fuck it, whatever. So
Turkey flavored
usually,
chips.
yeah, just go along with it, man.
Okay, go on.
So I'll
Just go
go to
with
the
it,
market, and I'll go to the market and approach the person serving, and the person will be like, "Yeah, these are turkey flavored chips. Would you like to try one?" I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah, it's free food." Then I'll take it, and let's remind everyone that these things used to happen when I was a kid. So, because the next part is really stupid. So I would eat the chips or whatever. Then I'll take like a 5-minute break or something. I'll go back there and be like, "So, can I get a piece of these turkey chips? Because my twin brother just came by and he said they were pretty good. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but our mom likes to dress us
Oh
likes to dress us the
Wow.
same
Yeah,
So-
my twin
Wow.
brother Sim Jervac just came by and he had some of your free samples and said they were amazing.
So, can I have one? And the person would hand one to me, and I'll just walk back to my mom feeling victorious, like, yes, he believes me. Now that I come to think of it, they probably didn't buy it, but,
Nah.
they're probably
They
like,
probably don't
yeah,
care.
I'm gonna give a chip to this kid before I smack him. So,
You lied for nothing.
One time,
well,
I was in Costco, and Costco is really notorious for getting out free samples, and I was like, probably like 10, 11 or something, and I walked up, and I don't remember what they were giving out. They're giving out something. Close the door. Sorry.
Intruder.
back to
Alrighty.
vomit check.
They were giving out samples, so I was like, all right. My mom wasn't around, so I was like, I'm gonna go get a sample. So I walked up to the lady. I was like, went to go grab a little sample, and she goes, "You can't have one." I'm like, why? Why can't I have one? She's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 11. And she was like, "Well, you can't have one because you're under the age of 13 without a parent." And I'm like, "Why does that matter?" And she goes, "If you have an allergy, you need a parent's permission to come get this." Like, but I'm not allergic to whatever she was giving. And
Turkey meatballs.
Turkey chips.
I don't know what she was giving me, and I'm like, "Please
Turkey
let me
chip.
have one." And finally, this lady saw me like fighting with this like
drug addict.
this lady, and she comes up and she goes, "Oh, she's my daughter, and she's not allergic. Don't worry." So I got one. I looked at her. I was like, "Thank you," and I like ran off.
You're awesome, stranger.
Yeah, coolest stranger ever.
Lady, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate
Little
it.
did she know that she was helping a future thief.
I think
She's what started it.
how do we all have a story about bloody free samples? Because unlike Lewis, I wasn't a pussy, and I got like 3 or 4 of them, like
Whoa,
straight up in
shots
front.
fired.
No. But, sorry, Lewis, you're not a pussy.
It's alright,
But
man.
Yeah, he is. What?
Yeah.
I stood up in front of this thing. I think it was like Leerdammer cheese or something, and they said it was better than like cheddar or something like that. And it was just like a small block of cheese. And I had one, and I was like, I don't know, one sec, can I have another try like that? And they said, can you taste the smokiness? And I was like, oh,
Not
this
sure
is
I
supposed to be
can.
smoky. And I was like, one sec, I don't quite get the smokiness. Had another one.
Love it.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad. I just left after like having 3 or 4 of them. Like, I don't quite get it. One sec, can I try one more?
Well, that was
They had
pretty
hardly any
smooth.
left. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to sell their products. And if you're calling them out on the taste of it, like, they're going to try pushing you to have more. They're like, no, seriously, try some more. And like, well, yeah, you know.
But if
When you
you
put it that
pretended
way.
you had a twin brother, you could go like, yeah, now I'm feeling the smokiness, and then you'll leave. Then you'll come back. So my brother said something about these smoky things, and my
Then you
mom
can have
an
likes
idiot
dresses the
story
same.
like
So
Luis.
can I try some?
So
And then
that's
just
how
repeat it all over again.
That's how you get as many as possible, like 6 or 7. Do that and then do it again as a twin brother. Great.
You just pretend like you have 8 twin brothers.
You literally have to have like no moral standing. You just might as well just take the trait home with you at that point.
So,
Any
lady,
twin brothers?
turns out I'm one of a triplet. I don't have a twin.
I just met him today in the store. Don't know what happened.
Just keep
What
on
if-
going from
You know
there.
those
What if instead
really
of triplets
shitty
or
90s
twins-
movies?
You had a split personality. Like, then could you get
Ooh.
a free sample for every personality?
The same
like-
personality that keeps on changing his shirt to make it not look
Right.
like me.
And if the person calls you out like, yeah, I don't think you have a twin brother, you could go like, yeah, have you ever watched that movie with Lindsay Lohan when she was little? She finds out she has a sister at a camp thing. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the same, but in the market.
Have you
Because
ever seen the
that's
movie
believable.
Face Off? Let's just say there was one poor unfortunate motherfucker out there whose face keeps on being used.
Would you
How did we
rather
get onto free
be
samples?
Nick
I have
Cage
no idea.
or
Because
John
I stole
Travolta?
stuff.
Yeah, because Vic's a klepto.
I'm not a klepto, man.
What the fuck?
God, fuck you.
She admits one thing that I don't even think
She
is a
admits
big
that she's
deal,
done it
even if she got
multiple
caught.
times, and it's consistent with small items that are usually food items. Like, it's a pattern for her. It's not like anything.
Because I can eat it. Like, why am I gonna steal something when I have no use for? Like,
This time next year, she's gonna steal a grape.
So you're very
She's gonna eat it.
She's
selective.
gonna
with
steal a
those.
car and be like, yeah, I was trying to eat a car.
well, I mean, my
Miss-
friends stole like these like mini handcuffs.
Okay,
And
so
I was
here,
like-
here we go, everybody. This is the proof that she's a klepto. She is justifying her misdeeds by saying they're not as bad of a misdeed as her friends, who also sounds like they're gonna turn out to be kleptos.
She's not a
So
klepto.
And hold on.
She's a pothead, and I love her.
I don't
Oh.
understand the difference.
Anyway, and mini cuffs.
Like mini handcuffs.
Okay,
Like
so
finger
we're about
cuffs?
to get into a
Yeah.
sex story as well. It's like the
No.
whole package.
Not getting into a sex story.
No, I think you took it too far, Luis.
I mean, we might as well go free for free at this point. Every podcast I've been on seems to enter this really vague, dirty-minded area at one point or another.
It always does.
But go on, Vic. So mini handcuffs.
Yeah, so it's
Potheads.
not like I steal like random like handcuff things because those are useless. At least like I take food.
I still have things that are helpful for me. Stuff that I
Exactly.
can use in the future to keep myself alive and to do stuff.
Exactly. You
I
know.
mean, I feel like you can do stuff with mini handcuffs. It might not even be anything useful, but you can do stuff with them.
Well, if you've met a
Like sex.
leprechaun... oh my god.
My God, Luis, they're miniature handcuffs, not cock rings. Okay, chill out.
I mean.
Oh no, the worst image.
Let's not go there. Oh my
Let's
god.
stop.
Wow.
That turned
I
awkward.
think this proves that
I'm not
everything
going
can
to
be
put
related
that
to
on the
sex.
shitter.
Are we
Can't be
done,
related
Luis?
to sex.
Are we done?
No, let's keep going.
I'm just saying, because I can make it worse for you.
I got
Oh,
this
no,
image in
no,
my head that
that-
would
no.
destroy Luis.
Let's just move on. Talk about something else.
Where do we go now? Should I stop before YouTube fucking puts
It's not
content
monetized.
ID on this shit?
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, I think every one of our podcasts has an explicit tag, or it should.
I've got like a small rant about YouTube, but I don't know if this is the time or place or relevant.
I'm feeling a bit to be in a ranty mood, so let's go for it. I want to hear it.
Well,
Wait, we're ranting about something?
Yes, we're gonna. I say we take turns ranting.
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna rant about YouTube because this has done my fucking head in, and it's still going on.
Cheeky.
Yeah, cheeky. You're right, but it's cool to me to just name drop O the command to for a second, isn't it?
Yeah,
Go
Thank
on.
you.
No, you can't, you bitch.
Okay.
out
I
of my
owed
podcast.
all of you a theme.
Vic will steal your chocolate if you do.
I will steal all your food if you do.
I will
No.
sue you. It's legal theft. I will sue
But-
you over your food.
As everyone knows, in that on the YouTube page, well, I hope everyone knows, but I made themes for people for a little while, and I've only just stopped recently doing it because, well, 15 was enough. It gets fucking hard. But I got to this point where I was like, yeah, everything's here. There's 15 of them. Great. Oh, I got a notification from YouTube. One of them hasn't. It told me like. One of them, the one that's like very 8-bit and arcade sounding, very retro and whatever, I don't have the rights to that. So it cannot be monetized. As if that was a big deal in the first place. I would probably make, what, $0.0003 anyway, so who gives a fuck? You know, I don't care that it's not being monetized because, meh. You know, I'm not going to make any money from it anyway. But the thing I was really pissed off with was that YouTube said I didn't have the rights to it. So
To your own songs?
to my own song, and
What?
to counter it, I was like, this song has only 10 views on it at the time. It's probably changed now, and I can give you copyrighted permission and notation that it's mine. And in fact, I did. I sent them PNG files of every single notation. I don't know if you can hear people partying in the background there,
Yeah.
going woo. But,
what is that? You're like
I don't
haunting in
know,
your
but
room.
but I sent them PNG files of every single bit of notation that was used, thus proving, with copyright, that it's mine. And they were like, okay, it's fine. They recently told me again that I don't have the rights to it, and I was like, bitch, I just sent you the fucking rights.
Fucking Google.
How else do I prove that it's mine?
You have to sacrifice your firstborn child.
Or a goat.
The thing that annoys me is it's a video that's got, well, I wouldn't be surprised if it's got less than 40 views on it. Yeah, I see movies on YouTube, straight up movies, that are up there with 250,000 views, and they don't get that shit. You know, that's bullshit. Mine has got like 40 views, and they're like, nah, even though you sent us every single thing you could do to prove that it's yours, it's still not yours. I want to ask YouTube then, you know, if it's not mine, who the fuck is it? You know, do you think it belongs to you? What the
Vix.
fuck? Yeah, Vic's like, it's mine. And they believe her.
She stole it.
How dare you, Vic?
It's mine.
Oh,
It's
but
not
yeah,
mine.
That's mine.
I've
and
been
that's
willing.
mine.
I've been waiting to rant about that for ages. I think I tried ranting on it on a different channel that I own, but I got distracted.
So
Nice.
YouTube, if you're listening to this, get your act together.
Get
Oh,
your shit
man.
together.
Yeah, I was trying to be polite, Vic, but okay.
No,
Fuck that.
they probably won't hear this. And if they do, be prepared for you not owning the rights to your podcast anymore.
I was about to say, yeah, all of our podcasts will be
Yeah.
taken down.
They're gonna be like, those words, not yours.
Yeah,
Fuck
Those
you.
those
words are
voices,
Tyler's.
not yours.
Exactly. Oh well.
Equals now.
But that's the end of my rant. I don't know why, that actually got me flustered. I fucking hate that. Because it's like, I've already proved that it's mine, and you permitted it. And then you slapped it back off, saying that I don't own the rights again. So, where do you stand? That's fucking weird.
Nah.
Jimmy, you said you
What
had a
was
rant
that
about
noise,
something.
Vic?
Nah.
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 Oh my god,
Wow,
Lewis.
Don't
that's
poop
like-
on the podcast, come on.
Oh wait, Lewis, that wasn't you? I thought that was you
No.
doing that.
Oh my god.
He's spin
Hey,
flashed.
Vic's getting on my level. High five, Vic.
High five.
Wow.
That was my high five.
It's a high five.
That was my high five to the microphone.
Yep. Yeah.
Ranting, gosh.
I love how you have to think about something to
No, I've got a couple things. I'm just not sure if I want to get political, that's all.
Oh god.
Jim's
yeah.
like, I know this
It's
dude,
like,
right?
It's semi-political. I don't know. It's the it's the way global warming is portrayed that really upset me this past week, and I got a little.
How was it
tangenty.
portrayed?
It's being portrayed in middle schools through Al Gore's An Inconvenient Truth movie.
Lol.
Yeah, and they they showed this scene of ice sheets like from the Arctic and the Antarctic, like just massive walls, like cliffs of ice, just breaking and then falling into the sea. And then they showed like a polar bear like swimming out in the middle of the ocean by itself, and I was like, "This is absolute bullshit." Like those scenes are from the movie The Day After Tomorrow at the beginning. Like they're all computer generated. Those ice sheets are not falling apart like that. One,
Did
two,
they show the Statue of Liberty covered
Yeah.
in snow?
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
the
like, oh
wall,
my
I guess.
god, that can happen? Sorry.
But then they showed polar bear, like the polar bear in the middle of the ocean, and I was like, one, ice sheets don't fall off, like whole like cliff faces of massive glaciers just don't fall apart like that. One, two, yeah, you're gonna find pictures of polar bears swimming out in the middle of the ocean because that's what they do. They can swim out to 60 miles unaided by themselves in the middle of the fucking ocean. That's not abnormal.
They're like, look
Like,
at the
don't
polar
feel
bear
bad for the
struggling
polar
to get
bears.
away.
That's absolutely normal for them, and it just aggravated the shit out of me, man.
So
I mean-
you're not in favor of global warming. You're
I
just
am not
you're
in
just against
favor
bullshit.
of people trying to tax other people because of global warming. Is what I'm not in favor of.
Oh, they're using this to put on taxes?
Yeah, it's a political thing. It's like the whole
Huh.
like carbon tax. So you get it. How much carbon are you outputting, and then we're going to tax you because of the carbon that you're outputting. If you know, because you're not being environmentally conscious. So we're going to tax you to make sure that you are more conservative with your resource usage of the planet. Because apparently humans are going to destroy the planet.
You know what would be better? And I'm not going to choose a side, like if they're right or not. But way better than putting taxes, they should put fucking polar bears to beat the shit out of people. Just
Oh my
for no
God.
reason. It would be just funny to watch.
Right.
I was
Like,
waiting
knock,
for you
knock.
to say.
Oh, who's there? Polar bear, bitch.
Somebody the hype, motherfucker. Boom!
I was waiting for you to say something, that could be debated either way, and I was about to be like, people have their own beliefs, and then you were just like, what if a polar bear beat the living shit out of someone?
Yeah, I'm not going to discuss the thing seriously.
One thing you can absolutely be sure of when it comes to Luis is that, I don't know about anywhere else, but on the podcast, he will not say anything that is politically divisive at all. He will be like, nope, I'm just going to turn it into a big joke. Like, he can't be serious about it at all whatsoever. He's got to turn it into a joke. So I knew he was going to say something not serious.
So you've all heard it here first. If Lewis turns around and says something like, he turns to the mic and he goes, real talk, be prepared for some kind of joke, because there's no way it's going to end with a serious comment. It's going to end with some sort of real talk. Polar bears, right? And it's just going to escalate from that, or descend into madness from there.
You guys are lucky you stopped me, because I was about to go into polar bear hentai. I mean, what?
God, Devin. I listened to the first 9.5 minutes of last week's podcast, and I was like, nope, done. It's too stupid for me. I just couldn't even handle it.
That was a pretty interesting discussion.
It was too stupid. Vic, did you listen to it at all?
I don't even remember if I did.
Do yourself a solid and don't.
No,
Good
come
advertising.
on. You know what? Guys, you should totally listen, because if Jim's complaining that it was too crazy, then it's quality material.
Well, it's too bad when Luis is going, okay, guys, we need to stop talking about this. Seriously,
Yeah.
We should not be talking about this. It's bad at that point.
Wait, so Lewis was the one that actually stopped everything?
Yes.
Yeah, at some point I had to take control of things, so...
He failed. He tried to take control and he failed.
Well, I tried.
Twice.
That's what matters.
He was like, guys, we should stop. Anyway, hentai, am I right? No, actually, we should really stop. Oh, God. Why on earth does, when Lewis said polar bear hentai, in the back of my mind, I was like, because this is the internet, you can tell that there is one fucking video out there or image.
Oh, certainly.
Where it is actually a thing, and it just makes me depressed about humanity.
Oh my god, polar bear hentai?
Yep.
Really?
Those are words that have now been uttered on this podcast.
Oh, I don't just.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So Vic, want to write about something? Yeah, I know, but it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
I'm not supporting it. I just said words like peanut butter, lollipop lizard sex time.
I got up this morning not thinking that I would be discussing polar bear hentai, but here I am.
I don't think anyone gets up in the morning and thinks they're gonna discuss polar bear hentai.
Yeah, me neither.
And if someone does, do yourself a solid and stop doing that.
Yeah, go look for help, man. Or lady.
Your alarm goes off, you turn it off, and you immediately think about it. Then you've got a problem on your hands.
It's like, yeah, polar bear hentai. Oh yeah, breakfast. Oh, brush my teeth. Polar bear hentai. Drive to my job. Polar bear hentai.
I should totally take a shower, but after I Google it, oh my god.
It probably exists, which is the sad thing.
That's the sad thing. You cannot put any words together now, no matter how gruesome. You could tell me anything right now that's supposed to be disgusting and unbelievable, and I would say there's a 90% chance, even stronger than a 90% chance, of it actually existing somewhere on the internet. Which is sad.
If I say hardcore popcorn, then it's probably gonna result in something bad.
I can totally imagine, just you saying hardcore popcorn. The song actually called Popcorn that goes do 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 do. That one. There's probably a hardcore remix of that. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. There will be search results.
This This week on the Rooster Teeth podcast, they talked about sounding, which I had never heard of. And I was like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever.
What is it?
Sounding. I'm not going to describe it. It's terrible. Listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast, but it was absolutely horrendous.
I've missed out on so many podcasts.
There were some really funny moments, though, especially when Bernie was talking about the way Rick says Carl in The Walking Dead.
Carl!
Carl! It's like he says it with a Q, and it's so funny. It broke me. I was really laughing hard from that.
Random question for you, Jim. You said sounding. Is it safe to Google it?
It's something sexually related. You'll not want to Google it, trust me on that. It sounds horrendous. I don't want to see images.
Right.
It's described on the Rooster Teeth podcast, so you can...
Oh my god, if you told me what the first word is that fucking Wikipedia has given me, then I would have been like, okay, no. Oh, who would do that?
I didn't tell you to Google it.
No, I mean, who would do the act?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I don't know who would do that.
Should I? Because people that are ultimately listening to this podcast are probably now going to Google that shit. Let me just save your internet history.
We're not going to put in a link shitter is sounding.
Let's save them some internet history here. Sounding. I'm going to say this in the most British documentary kind of sounding way I can.
It hurts already.
Sounding is the act of stuffing stuff up your urethra. Oh god, I can't say it.
What?
Like, the image that I got was like this like ball that was like the size of a marble, and the only use I can imagine it has with the definition that was placed above it was that was going up some man's dick at one point in its existence. How do things like this exist? What the fuck?
Well then.
Because people are fucked up is why, Tyler. People are fucked up is why.
How is that pleasant? Like, how? How is that? That is just...
Well, I mean, there's people for... there's a taste for everything nowadays, so...
Don't try to justify it.
No, Jam, I wasn't... No, that's too much.
Your mom's too much.
No,
she's fired again.
She talks about polar bears.
It's the second time you use your mama jokes.
They're just my go-to jokes. It's so I can pretend I'm funny when I'm really not.
That was too far. Like, you crossed the line on the stuff that we were talking about just a few seconds ago.
You're talking about moms. I'm not actually minding. It's okay.
Why would that shit be called sounding?
I don't know.
You know,
I love the silence after that.
Can we not talk about stuff I'm not going to link?
Yeah, no shit. Let's stop.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about that shit anymore because, my god, the imagery I'm getting in my head is just bad.
Hey, speaking of moms and penises, so...
Whoa! We're going to discuss about the bees and the
birds and the
whatever.
bees?
Yeah, birds and bees,
birds,
yes.
whatever.
We don't tell the story of birds and bees here. We use other things.
No, we just become
Sexy
very
things.
vulgar and graphic.
It involves mini handcuffs.
Oh yeah, totally, man.
So,
Stolen mini handcuffs.
my mom went out this week with some coworkers, and one of them brought over, had her friend with her. Her name was Helga. She's from Sweden, and they went out, and we're finally like getting like out of the cold phase and starting to get into some hot weather here in the south. And they're going out, and they go down to a bar, and as the story is recounted to me, it goes something to the effect of this. Helga gets to the bar, and she says to the bartender, like, "Whoa, it's hot outside." And the bartender's like, "Yeah." He's like, "It definitely is. Like, can I get you something to drink?" She's like, "Yeah, it's like a beer." And he goes, "All right, Anheuser-Busch." And she goes, "No, it's hot too. How's your Vili?"
Oh my god.
What?
Was I the only
Wait,
one
what
that
was the
got
last
that?
part?
Go on.
I feel like that just went right over my
I
head.
didn't understand the last part. I was distracted. I'm sorry.
It's a little bit of wordplay. The bartender says, he says to her, "Can I get you something to drink?" She says, "Yeah, how about a beer?" She goes, "Anheuser-Busch," because Anheuser-Busch is a type of beer producer. And it sounds like, if you say it fast, it sounds like Anheuser-Busch.
Oh.
And she says, "Oh, it's hot too. How's your willy?" But because she's Swedish, she says, "How's your villy?"
I get it. Okay. All right.
Well,
I'm awake.
So, was that on purpose or?
No, I don't think it was on purpose.
Uh-oh.
It's one of those
That
random
was awkward.
things.
That's ridiculous.
I think we should have a poll for who has the most interesting stories on the podcast, and I'm going to vote for myself.
I think I am too, because if I remember rightly, like the stories that Jim has, I remember one of them. I normally wear my headphones, like, so one headphone is on and the other one is leaving one of my ears free. And Jim started talking about like a strip club on like one of the really early podcasts. I'm pretty sure it was the first one.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's the first
And
one.
I remember like turning around and being like, "Here we go," and putting both headphones on because I was
Here
like,
we go.
"This could go anywhere. This could go really good, really bad, or whatever it is. It's going to be really fucking funny or interesting."
I have terrible stories. I already know that, so I
We'll have better ones come RTX.
I'm not going. No.
Hey, ask Julia. All of you are free to go ask Julia, because we stayed up talking on the phone last night for like 3 hours, and we told a bunch of crazy ass stories to each other. She'll tell you some of the really ridiculous shit that I've done.
Shout out to Julia.
Julia!
Shout out to Julio.
Julia!
Julio. I mean,
Julio!
What?
Julio Cesar. I don't know. He's a goalkeeper. Soccer. Yay. Sports.
Okay. I like to call soccer European football, because I believe that American football is the best kind of football.
Oh, God. I've started now just calling it soccer when I'm talking to you Americans because I just can't be fucked.
What do you mean, you Americans? Why are you going to say it like that?
I mean, I'm Brazilian, you bitch.
You're
Well,
American, you're South
We call
American,
it
but you're an
football here.
American.
Actually, football, that would be the more
See?
correct way of
Football.
saying.
I swear.
Football.
I
Is
swear.
that,
'cause
is that
I started
asking us
referring.
Brazilian? Is that Portuguese for foot?
Well, no, it's not like.
Blitzball.
Otherwise,
Oh,
it would be
blitzball.
like pé bola. And that sounds so fucking wrong in Portuguese.
How does it sound like in Portuguese?
Sorry, just, if you speak Portuguese, you probably understood why it's funny or not, but anyway.
And if you speak Portuguese, você fala inglês.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, they probably don't know because I'll
Hey.
have to ask. Did I say the right thing?
What?
I think I asked him, "Can you speak English?" That might be incredibly rude thinking about it.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a multinational podcast, so I feel like it would be rude to ask them to. Well, I don't know. We pretty much do speak
they
straight up
probably
English
would
all
not
the
have
time.
got to like. They probably would not have got to hear if they don't understand English, so it should be fine.
True. Yeah.
It is a community-based podcast, and so if people know
Oh, God.
about RT, they
Oh,
probably
no.
watch their stuff, and so they know English. Otherwise, therefore, they know what we're talking about. So it's safe to assume that, people know English when they're listening to us.
Yeah, that was rude of me. I'm sorry, but I
Yeah,
have
god
learned,
damn it, Tyler.
I have
Yeah, Tyler.
learned one of your nation's greatest, songs. So you
Shut
can
up.
forgive me,
Just
right?
shut up.
Lewis
You're
knows
gonna
what
get
it is.
edited out.
What happened? No, I want to know now.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's the
sung
same thing he mentioned the other day when he was on the podcast. He knows the lyrics to Michelle
that,
Telaw's
okay.
songs, and they suck
Yep.
dicks.
I thought you were saying you made one of their greatest songs. I'm sorry. It's like, that's fighting words. I want to hear it. But
could
no,
totally-
I misunderstood. So
We could totally put without Lewis knowing, whoever's going to be editing this podcast, parts of that song in the background.
Oh man, that's a genius idea. I love
Every
it.
time Lewis talks, he's like, I fucking hate that song. It's so sick.
Yes.
And it's like, delicious.
Are you guys planning an overthrow? Like, let's get Luis away from the podcast? Is that it?
No, just edit your voice on there a bit.
He's
You
gonna
can put
quit the
back in music.
podcast.
I'm gonna quit the
It's all gonna
internet.
be all your fault. Oh, aw.
We need to have an Americast.
What?
It's
Everybody's
just
America.
Americans.
Yeah,
Wow,
please fuck everyone else.
that's
What?
racist.
Wow.
That's not racist.
You're racist.
It's not
Your
racist.
mom's racist. Ah, fucking gotcha, Vic.
Oh, fuck you, man. Why didn't I go for it when I could?
Alright, score is 2-1.
Vic, wake the fuck up.
I'm trying to.
I love how Jim. Please say you're editing this.
Yeah.
I just love that. Wake the fuck up. See what-
Fuck up, damn, what the hell, lady?
This is a professional podcast. Wake the fuck
This
up.
shit is
Do
real
not edit
talk
that
right
shit
here.
out.
You need to get your shit together.
I'm okay.
Real
How are
shit.
you?
I'm gonna
How
go
are
home
you
now.
yawning?
I like got up at 9 and then I fell back asleep until 11. I just been tired all day. I'm tired all week.
How do you wake up at 11 and then want to go to bed at 4?
I'm just
And
tired.
I'm the one known as Spartan Sloth.
I'm just
No, I'm Mugsy Sloth.
Oh, mugs of tea.
Oh,
I'm mugs
She
of
needs
tea.
tea. She
That's
needs tea.
true. I need tea. I'm doing drinking tonight too, so
She can get all of the tea.
I'm
probably
Jay.
without-
why
drinking.
didn't you get hammered before coming to the podcast?
because it's 4 o'clock here now. Clock.
Yeah, but you know, it's entertainment value. So next
She's
episode,
learned.
we'll try to get Vic drunk. So we'll have
No.
drunk Mugsy.
She's
aka
learned from her
chugs of
mistakes.
tea.
No, I'm not doing that again.
I love it. I'm
Please
doing
do.
it drinking.
I'm drinking tonight. I am drinking booze.
I'm doing the alcohol.
I'm doing the boozes.
For a
Have the
moment
drinks.
there, you could have said, "I'm drinking boobs," and I'd be like, "What?
Yeah,
How
I'm
do you
drinking
drink
Wow.
boobs? Like,
Depends on where you go.
I'm
Lose your
drinking
mind.
boobs. I'm drinking
Well,
boobs.
to be honest, both words begin the same way, like BOO. So
That's true.
you know,
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
good point.
I think for the first time in my life I've heard you make a valid point.
Oh.
Or is it?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm also really hungry, so it's probably why I'm kind of tired right now. I'm gonna eat something after. Like, Alex and I are gonna make dinner.
oh, so they're going to
Oh.
make dinner. She's not
Yeah.
gonna go to a store.
No, I'm gonna make dinner.
I'll stop
Oh my
talking about that.
Were
What?
you
Enough.
implying? Were you implying
implying
that she was
it
going
was
to
more
steal her
chocolate.
food?
Oh.
No.
I'm gonna stop
She's
that
gonna
now,
steal
Vic.
dinner. Just go to the
Not-
frozen food section and just grab some frozen dinner.
I'm
I'll
not
stop, I'll
going to steal.
You guys are
food.
mean.
I'm gonna make it
They're
on my
small
own.
and they're useful. I can eat them.
No, I'm sorry to feel bad about it, so I apologize.
You don't feel.
I don't feel bad at all.
I can make you
Oh.
feel worse.
Shut
Ow.
up, Tyler.
True statement.
Yeah. Don't.
Hate you.
Vic, can you ask
Huh.
Alex to throw a glass of cold water on you? You know, just to help you wake up.
Hey, Alex. Alex.
What?
Can you throw a glass of cold water on me? Apparently, I'm getting too tired, and Lewis wants you to do it. Throw.
English man, do you
He's not
speak
throwing.
it?
He said no.
God damn it, Alex.
What is wrong with him?
I
God.
know.
Useless.
I know. I'm sorry. He's playing League.
Yeah.
Oh.
figures.
He's playing League with
Useless.
Talmar.
God damn it. Hey, shout out to Telomar.
Tell him,
Yeah.
Ma.
Talmar.
Tell Alex to tell Telomar to listen to us because he just got a shout out. So now he owes us his soul.
And
Oh,
I,
Alex, apparently
Seems-
Talmar owes us his soul. I
That's
don't know.
Because he got a
pretty
shout out, yeah.
steep for a shout out.
and also because I went tell him, Ma, like that, I want him to like video record himself responding to it, saying "Tyler Ma" like he normally does back.
You should
thanks,
just
bye.
get a Snapchat, and he would do that for you.
But the Snapchat. I
That requires a
really should
smartphone,
buy-
guys. God, they're only available everywhere.
Hey,
Jesus,
but they're
man.
pricey. So, you know,
Not
that's
unless
why
you
I
really-
don't have a smartphone.
I've been meaning to get Snapchat, but I've heard of shenanigans that just don't want me to get Snapchat.
We're not going. Just add like Tyler, or add me, add Jim, add Talmar, add Alex. Like add those people, and we promise we won't send you dick pics. Or
But
maybe
send
I
them
will.
cleave pics.
Oh, I've heard of this like immediate story with TJ. The first thing I think I heard on this podcast was that he got sent dick pics almost
Yeah,
immediately.
from me.
Yes,
drew
that's
them.
what made it concerning.
Wow.
Remember, Jim? I sent dick pics to you
Vic.
too. What?
You sent me all those boob pictures.
You know what?
that you
Never mind.
drew.
Oh, I sent those too.
I still have those. I'm waiting for my day to put those up on Rooster Teeth.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
you
I
all
do-
found
you
it
have a
really
keen
sexy.
mind there, Tyler.
You
I
all found
quoted
it
that.
sexy.
That is in my background somewhere. My desktop background.
What
I have
is-
like random. I got random
was-
quotes.
This reminds me of a story.
you had like dick pics as your background.
No, I got random quotes off my background because I'm like, oh man, these are awesome. Like they're from random peoples and
Oh
stuff.
man.
No, he has
Uh,
actually dick pics on the back of his computer.
Yeah, right next to a massive dick pic. No.
So, speaking of dick pics and computer backgrounds, there's a story. One time, some of my friends went to another friend's house to do a schoolwork.
And they
and
sent
so-
dick pics?
No, come on, Vic.
Let the
And
story
so
no,
go.
it's
he left his
invisible.
computer on and, unattended. So some of my friends started putting as background pictures, like pictures of half-naked women and stuff. And then he'll
no.
be like, oh, guys, come on, my brothers are here or something. Then he would switch back to, like, whatever else. And then after doing this, like, 3 times and he kept complaining all the 3 times, one of my friends got a picture of a half-naked dude and put on the desktop background. And then he went to check, he was like, what the fuck? Then he answers, well, you were complaining that there were half-naked women, so...
We changed it
That's
to have naked
genius.
men. Oh my god.
Who in the first place? Like, I don't normally like put anything on my desktop background that would like pictures or anything because I always think it slows the computer down when it starts it up. But who would complain that
paranoid.
half-naked women would be on your background? It seems like a random
Priest in
thing to
training.
complain about. It could be much worse.
No, they like little boys. Get it right.
Exactly. That's why they would complain about half-naked women.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
we were young.
Oh man.
Story time. Are we ready for another story?
Sure.
So when I was at my first college, people in my dorm building, they would sometimes leave their dorm rooms open. Like they would put like a doorstop or a cinder block or something in their door if they were gonna run out real quick. And for like a week straight, I would wait for people to leave their room and leave them open. I would haul their ass down to their room, look and see if their computer was unlocked. Like they didn't put it to sleep or anything, so you could get in without a password. And I would change their backgrounds to either 2 Girls 1 Cup or Tub Girl.
Oh,
It was
no.
it's the greatest reaction.
Why do I have this
God.
picture of just you dashing at the nearest kind of open door?
Oh yes, son. Me and my roommate both, my second roommate both. We both did that shit.
I
So it
suppose
was
you
great when
Terrible.
what was.
4 people left their doors open and they all came back to the same shit.
Oh my god. You could. I just love how you broke into someone's place.
It wasn't
Not to take anything.
break in. They left the door open.
Okay.
It's
Technically,
not
they're
breaking
not
in
breaking
if it's
in.
open.
Yeah, it's on breaking in if it's open.
Oh,
It's a good
Yeah.
point.
But I love how
don't
you,
justify it, Vic.
Dude, I justified stealing food. I can do whatever the hell I want. So,
you're not the boss of me.
I was gonna say,
You're the
unlike
company.
Vic, I didn't steal anything. Except
No.
maybe we
I
bit of
would
their
not-
sanity.
I would not go into somebody's room and steal their stuff. Like, that's not cool.
Not yet.
No, in
A
general, I
slippery
would
slope
not
when
do
you've already
that.
started down.
Shut up, Jim.
You gotta cut it off now.
I hate you.
Or it'll
You
be
know what?
lost forever.
In RTX, I'm gonna.
Oh, we know that we're gonna fight. Come RTX, you and I know.
I want videos of this. Like,
Oh, I didn't have my
regardless
push
of
to
who
talk
wins.
down.
I could.
Damn
did you like gesture to him? Like, did you like hold your hand up and punch it? Like,
No, I
I'm
was
totally
looking at
gonna
something.
smack.
And I was like, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking noggin. And he's just gonna take him down. Yeah. Stupid Jim.
Jim, you're at a disadvantage. You're not allowed to hit women.
Bullshit.
Well, if I hit first, he has total rights to hit me. Just saying.
I mean, I don't ever hit anybody first, so it's not a sexist thing. But I mean, if we're gonna discuss this whole men shouldn't hit women, I mean, if she wants to be a man and she wants to go at it, I mean, I'll treat her like a man and I'll beat the shit out of her.
Aww.
I mean, a force push isn't exactly hitting someone because you're not touching.
You know what? That's a very valid statement, and I will qualify that by saying I would never hit a woman, but I might shake the shit out of her.
Oh my god!
What the
Wow.
hell?
I think I now not want to go against Jim. I think I'm out.
You won't win.
I fight dirty though, so
Oh,
knows?
we'll have fun. We'll have us a good time.
yeah, we don't worry, guys. We won't kill each
Eggnog
other.
wrestling. Eggnog wrestling.
Why can I imagine that if you guys
We
got
have-
into a fight that like at first it would be jokey, haha, pushy, shovey, and then one of you's just gonna lose
Right?
it.
So
Just
we're not gonna
and, like,
Oh.
break
be
the
laughing
other one's
anymore.
nose or something.
It might happen.
I don't think so. I imagine like an old school bar fight. Jim will probably break the pool stick in
Cue.
half. Yeah, it's pool cue. And Vic would probably break a bottle, and they would just go at it.
yeah. No. I don't want to
You
hurt
better calm
Jim.
down.
Vic wouldn't waste good alcohol, so.
Yeah, exactly. Why am I gonna break a bottle of a blue moon just to beat the crap out of Jim? Not worth it.
Hold on, bro. Let me finish this, then I'll hit you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to wait. And
Look, I know you
We
want
all
to
respect
fight,
alcohol.
but hold on.
let me finish my drink first. Then we can fight.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish.
But
Then I'm
this
gonna knock you
beer, but this beer is really good. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm excited for RTX.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just sit here
I'm
and
excited to try to
yeah.
find you guys in RTX official footage. Or,
Yeah.
even if it's your own footage. Because, some of us are sitting at home.
I'll be excited
I'm
hanging around with the other people
sorry.
complaining that they can't go. So I'll be one of them.
So everyone on Team
Yeah.
Speak who
I
can't
wonder-
go.
Start a support group, Tyler.
The
I wonder
only
if I
people
could
on
get,
TeamSpeak that won't be going.
I wonder if I could get like a GoPro or something and hook it up to like my iPhone to like a Wi-Fi hotspot and just stream and like live stream it. I wonder if I could do that. Like
Actually,
strap it to my head.
Actually, this is a nice story. Shout out to Julia. When I was like a baby on the Rooster Teeth community site and stuff like that, and I just joined. I remember we both had Uvu, and she basically just showed me around RTO, the one that they do in Canada, and that was fucking awesome because she just had her phone out and she kind of made me like a member of the fucking community. But people even there were taking the piss out of me, like, "Oh man, you didn't even bother coming down." I was like, I can't fucking afford that shit. I was only on the community for like 2 to 3 months at that point, so baby.
I wish we had fan events close to where I live.
Julia was the one who introduced me, like, when I first logged on to TeamSpeak. She sat and we talked, and she, like, showed me around and everything. It was really cool. I like Julia.
I think
Julia's awesome.
The highlight of my day of introducing people, well, I actually only introduced one person. It was Gaff. Booyah!
Gaff.
So thanks to me. No, I'm joking. She probably would have hung out with all of us anyway.
You know what?
We're awesome.
Do you guys think we can just kick Tyler out and try to get Julia here? Or Gaff? Or really anyone else?
I think Julia's working right now.
I
know,
love
I'm
how
just
me
kidding.
and Jim knew that the other two were working.
I know she's working.
I
It's
need a
just,
job.
I'm just trying to get rid of
Yeah,
Tyler. Come on.
It's
Play
not
No, I
along.
like Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd rather have Tyler here than you. How about we get rid of you?
Oh.
And
Wait.
hey,
No,
what
but-
is this? Lewis, you were
Who?
mean to me in the last podcast I was in as well.
Don't play. I love Tyler to death.
Yeah,
I
you
will
know.
fight anybody for Tyler. Don't even.
Someone
about
No
has
me?
told
homo,
me
but
to
I'll beat your
Tyler.
ass.
What about me?
You know, Vic. You know, I love you to pieces, and nobody's allowed to pick on you except me unless I okay
Yay!
it.
Yay!
No, but for real now, all jokes aside,
Louis,
Tyler,
you're stepping
you're
on like
okay,
really thin ice
so-
right now. I'm gonna be serious about this. Don't say shit about Tyler.
I don't know. No, yeah,
I'm so
I'm
kidding, man.
serious now. Seriously, this is one of the serious moments, the rare occurrences. So, Tyler,
Penis.
you're okay. You're right.
Wait for it, everybody. It's not gonna be serious at all, or it's gonna be exceptionally stupid. Go.
You're
but
okay, but
That was it. No
No,
jokes or
Louis.
anything.
Louis can be very, very nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Didn't
can.
say he couldn't be nice. Said he couldn't be serious.
Thank you, Vic.
You're welcome. I'm gonna stand up for Louis. Fuck you all.
Get out of here then. You can leave too. And Tyler, we're on this podcast solo.
oh my god! All the love right now. I'm
Love,
hugging a pillow right now.
love everyone.
But for real, you guys are among my list of people I really want to meet. Like,
Do you know anything about your
presence.
study abroad yet?
The internship program?
sir? No, your study abroad.
oh yeah, what the fuck did I say? Internship.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Well, I'm doing like whatever I can, but I'm still waiting on news from my uni. Recently, they've been having some. Okay, so guys, we're talking about renting. I guess I found something to rent about. So here's the thing. Recently,
God.
my university has changed headmaster. Is that it? Like the biggest authority?
Yeah,
the-
dean. Yeah, headmaster of the dean.
Yeah, the dean, the headmaster. They changed the guy who was. The previous guy was a fucking asshole. Thing is, when he left, and a lot of people didn't like him, when he left, he decided to live with a bang and gave raises to like a fuckload of teachers and also spent a lot of money that didn't need to be spent. The thing is, my unit couldn't handle all these expenses at once, and so they're now kind of facing some financial issues, and they're cutting costs here and there. So I don't know if the studying abroad program is among those costs, but I'm still waiting on their email, saying that the applications are open and stuff. But so far, nothing.
That
is,
makes me
like,
so angry.
That's the
Yeah, me
weirdest,
too.
nicest dick move I've ever seen to the teachers, but the biggest dick move I've ever seen happen to students. Because that's
Oh, but
that's
he
ultimately
didn't. He
who
didn't do
affects.
it trying to be nice. He did it because he's a fucking asshole.
That's
Yeah, but-
that's not cool. You don't.
The,
You
the teachers
don't.
get that money though.
Yeah.
Not what I've
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, teachers get money, but then you're ruining the education and the experiences of students who are paying to go there.
Yeah.
Uh.
Oh, speaking of this,
Oh, well, it's not that. It's because my uni is like financed by the government.
yeah.
No.
the state
Yeah,
government,
and
I
that's
guess.
even stupider.
Oh man.
So he gave
But
away
still, it's
government
like-
money like that.
Yeah, it's government money
Oh my
that
God.
he was wasting.
Wow.
It's like, and that money was supposed to go to a bunch of other stuff, that could improve people's graduations and post-graduations programs and whatever else,
Isn't
And they
That's
did wasted
that
a lot of
shit-
money.
Isn't that shit like illegal? Like he could have had he could have turned around to the teachers and said, "Look, I am going to give you all a ridiculous raise beforehand," and no one would have stopped him. And he's just basically given a ton of government money unneedingly to
Wow.
loads of people that didn't need it. Like if their wages were good enough already, I assume.
Oh yeah,
So-
they, according to what we hear, their wages are pretty good enough. But that's like as far as I've heard. They didn't spread the news that much, to be honest.
yeah.
But it's the sort of thing that everyone knows what's going on.
That's
Uh,
Yeah.
that
So,
makes
yeah.
me so angry because you're a college student, and part of being a student is being able to experience things, and when somebody in that type of position just completely does that, just like, I don't know, that pisses me off to no end. Really does. Ugh.
Yeah,
But
I was
it's
about
not
to say.
like
I think we've
it's
all
a-
ranted now. It's time to hear. Let's hear Vic rant about some.
Oh. I can
hold
rant
on.
about
Let me
my
just
roommate's friends.
hold on. Just about to finish here. It's not like it's completely out of the table that I'll be able or not to go on the next semester. But there's also, I guess, the chance that I might be able to go the beginning of next year. So, I still have my hopes up. I didn't.
So you have options.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. As far as I've know, as far as I've been informed, there are some other options for the future. So hopefully I'll get to see some of you, because really, if I get to go like United States or Canada, Australia, or somewhere in the United Kingdom or whatever, I'll probably try to travel and see some of you.
Can I quick? That's going to be awesome, by the way. But can I quickly just add one small stupid thing my uni has done recently before we totally wrap up, because it's getting to that time. Um,
Go
my
for it.
uni during my holiday recently, my uni sent me well, it wasn't even the uni, my government, I think. It came from both of them. It was my student finances. They sent me a message saying, your tuition fees have gone up. And I was like, wait, what? And it had like all the official notifications, blah, 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 saying that this stuff has happened. I looked at it and it jumped up overnight by £600. And I
Whoa.
was like,
Whoa!
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why? We have 3 terms of 10 weeks in a year. I'm currently now, like, in a few days entering my 3rd term. So why the fuck would you raise it £600 in the 3rd term? Like, why do they need to do that? Where is that money going? Fortunately, before coming back, they said there was an error and it was returned back to its normal price. But I was like,
You
what
got
the
that.
serious fuck? I had a heart attack.
That's so dumb. So
Ah.
dumb. Oh well.
So dumb.
Agreed. Very stupid.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Dumb.
Well,
Lewis?
do people
Well,
want to
the
hear me
government's
rant or no?
Yes.
Oh, go on.
I don't really have anything to rant right now, except my roommate's friends are kind of pissing me off. Well, so she had like 4 people come over from her hometown, and they're visiting, and 2 of them are her really good friends, and I don't like them anyway, because I think they like don't say anything to me, and I don't know, I guess they just don't like. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain it, but they're not very friendly, like they're very bitchy and very like those type of people who you walk in and be like, oh hey, morning, and they're just kind of
It
like,
goes silent.
Those
Yeah.
people.
and
Yeah.
like I walked in yesterday, Alex and I went and saw Captain America 2 with a bunch of people, and then we dinner and drinks and Cards Against Humanity, and we came back. I like walked into the living room. The living room, there's like 4 people staying, and the living room is completely trashed. There's like shit all over the place. Like and then they must have been drinking before they left, and there's booze everywhere. Like they didn't even bother to put any of the booze back. And then I walked into the bathroom, and there's like the bathroom's trashed, and like they have all their shit all over the place. One girl's straightener is still like heating. It's still plugged in and hot. And then
Wow.
like she left one of them left like a can of beer sitting on the
Nice.
this like really small sink table, and I'm sitting there like wow, this is like I helped clean the bathroom before they came, and they like, and 3 hours probably like completely destroyed it. I was just like, what the fuck? So, and then they came in this morning and we like, Alex and I like went out and we were like eating breakfast and like none of them said anything to us. And like I was only talking to my roommate and her boyfriend. But other than that, like they were talking like crap about some of their friends like behind their back and everything. And like I'm sitting there like, this is so awkward. Oh man,
Yeah,
tonight's gonna be interesting.
I can't trust people that do that in like a public setting because as soon as you stand up, you think that they're immediately talking about you as soon as you leave. Like,
Yeah.
oh, just go to the toilet real quick. Yeah, that Tyler's a dick. Yeah, listening to our stories and nodding his head. What a fucking jerk.
Well,
oh, hey, Tyler.
What's funny is that
Hey,
like
buddy, come over here, sit down.
I met
It's how
them.
we work on the podcast with you, Tyler.
I met
I'm just
them
kidding.
like
You do it on the podcast sometimes.
2 of them. I met them.
Lewis.
I met
Sorry.
2 of them like 2 years ago, and when I met them was like the day after I broke up with my boyfriend of like a year and a half, and it was a really nasty breakup. And she still wanted me to meet them, and she still wanted me to like come out and drink with people, and I was like, I guess I'll go. And apparently like I like went up to Chloe after, or this girl, my roommate, and she was like, yeah, apparently she's like, oh, they're scared of you. They think you're really overbearing. Like, oh, did you tell them that I just broke up with my ex, like my boyfriend? And she's like, I kind of mentioned it. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like,
Kinda, man.
what? And
I
I'm just
stopped
like,
mid-sentence.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
So Vic broke up
great.
with. Oh.
No, this was an ex-boyfriend of like 2 years ago. But it was so dumb. I just was like, alright,
Jukes.
I have no respect for them. Well,
You should use that to your advantage. They're scared of you, and then like when you meet them next, you just be like excessively loud and be like,
oh, I'm gonna
"Hey
be.
guys, how you doing?"
I'm gonna be.
You could go. And like they leave the table to do something, and you approach the person who looks scared the most. You go like, "I've already killed a bear with my bare hands."
Like randomly have words in your sentences that come out like really loud and really like scary ones as well. So it's like, hey guys, do you want to go kill sometime?
Like emphasis on the completely wrong words.
Wow, these knives are really sharp.
Oh my
Look how they
God.
cut through meat. I
like-
mean, how they cut through flesh.
Like totally deadpan stare them in the face every time you say it like that as well.
That's why I'm always so happy when I talk to you guys, because you make me so happy.
La, 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 la.
Not happy enough for you to stop being a klepto.
Oh my gosh. Suddenly happiness is gone.
And there you
Bringing
go.
it back down. Bringing it back down to earth.
Can you?
Jim is
Well,
like
see-
the yin and yang
Don't mind Jim.
of Vic's
That's me.
happiness.
Fuck you, Jim. I was so
she's
happy.
up, I'm down. If I'm up, she's down. So,
That was fucking brutal.
God.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it was
So
we are chaos and symmetry, is what we are.
before Jim breaks Vic's heart any further, should we do some questions?
I would
We
love
got
to do some questions.
Let's do questions.
Okay. So
While he's reading out the questions, you hear in the background like Vic and Jim squabbling, like dick, bitch,
Bitch.
cock.
You stupid stealing shit all the time.
You're a bitch. Motherfucker.
Alright, so
asshole. Mom was a
Sorry.
A
whore.
person you can't do nothing. Result in name.
Go ahead,
You
Lewis.
got shit on me. You got shit on me.
so this one has been sent by Tanshi, and he asks, so well, okay, I'm going to read it the way he wrote it. So I do that here. Okay, what is the square root of a pickle? Okay, joking. What are you?
Cucumber.
What is your? What are y'all favorite video games? Gosh, words. What are your all favorite video games? I think I have the answer, so I'm gonna go ahead. I actually suck at picking favorites for a lot of things, so I'm probably gonna go with like 2 or 3 answers. So bear with me a little. One of them is the Oddworld franchise, like Oddworld Apes Odyssey, Oddworld Apes Exodus. Those games are fucking awesome. If you haven't played them already, you should totally check it out. And they're actually re-releasing Apes Odyssey, and it's not only an HD remake. Like they built the game from ground up again, and they kept the storyline. But it's a whole other new game. And
Abe's Odyssey as a kid scared the fuck out of me. Like, it was really dark. Sorry about interrupting you there, but
That's okay.
geez. Like, I remember, like, was the introduction screen like a circle and then his head would pop up and he would say something? Like, I can't remember
he
how
says,
he introduced
"Hello."
it. That, I swear
Yeah.
to God, as a kid, around 5 years old, I could not see that without fucking literally being scared out of my mind. It was the most stupid thing I'm scared of, because he's a friendly character as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? As a kid.
And I have some really, really fond memories of playing that game as a kid because it was one of the games I played with my father back when my father was a gamer, and it was really good because like he would play the game. Sometimes he would get stuck at some part, and I'll be like, "So, Dad, why don't you try doing this?" And then he would try. Either we would fail or succeed, but either way, it was a really great experience. It's like it's something really nice. The other game I really like, I'm just gonna go with two because I'm thinking of more games, but anyway, the Crash Bandicoot franchise is really, really good. And out of all the Max Payne games, I think I would say Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, is also one of my favorite games of all time. Like, it's a really fun game to play. The storyline's pretty good. The way the story is told is pretty good. And I can probably finish that game in like less than a day, twice or three times or something. But it's a really good game. So guys, you go ahead and answer. I'm done already.
Can I do the next one?
Yes.
Because I remember ages ago on TeamSpeak, someone asked the same question, like, "What's your favorite game?" And I turned around and I was like, I don't know if I could do that because of all the genres of games there are and styles, and that some games in the past were like graphically, poorly designed because the technology wasn't available, but they kind of paved the way. I remember I went through my head, I went through like all of my favorites for like each genre, and like 2.5 hours later, I turned around and I said, my favorite singular game by half a fraction, and it beat like everything in my Final Fantasy series that I like. And the only reason why I wanted to bring it up after Lewis's one was because it's going to fit in nicely with one of them that he said. Crash Team Racing, the Mario Kart ripoff that was done by Crash Bandicoot, was fucking. I loved it. I don't know why. Like everything about
because
it was
a
so
fucking
smooth.
great game.
It was fucking great, and I reckon if you put like a video game in front of me now as a demo, at like say if I was wandering around E3 and you showed me Titanfall, Call of Duty, and all this as like a demo, yeah, I might like play on them for a few seconds and then get the idea of it. Crash Team Racing, if that was randomly there in like a HD version, you would not get me off that machine. It would be like, if I knew it was there, it would be the first thing I would go to. Fuck everything else. I love that game.
So, a little message, if anyone here works at Naughty Dog or knows someone from Naughty Dog, buy the fucking rights back again and recover Crash. Please, you need to do it because, Sierra's been fucking Crash up. I don't know if you guys saw the last game they released.
Oh god, yeah.
Last of Us?
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean Sierra, the last Crash game they launched. It was Crash Mind of a Mutant, which was pretty much the exact same thing as Crash of the Titans.
Oh my god. In my old days, this is... I'm not going to make this a huge thing because we're trying to wrap up, but I was fucking around with projects and I did like a full-length review of Crash of the Titans. I think I still got footage of it somewhere. I fucking couldn't get past the intro in under 20 minutes without still picking out flaws with the game. Stuff like they capture the mask, Aku Aku, in a fucking cage that they drop on him. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he can fit in the cage because he's a mask that hovers around and that. So when they lift the cage back up, how the fuck is he captured? Why doesn't he just, like, the cage gets lifted above him because he fit through the bars in the first place, you know? It was so many stupid things and so many things that crashed down
And he's a fucking
the
super
plot.
powerful mask. If you remember the older games,
Yeah.
like, he would shoot
He made you
lasers from his
invincible.
eyes. He would, like, protect Crash from anything. Because after you got, like, 3 Aku Aku masks, he would...
Invincibility.
Aku Aku or Uka Uka? No, Aku Aku, because Uka Uka
Yeah.
is the evil one.
Yeah.
It would be like grabbing a star in Mario, so you could go through anything and it wouldn't matter.
I might,
And it's
Lewis,
like, oh, a cage stopped him. Oh, well, shit.
Lewis, I might show you some footage of that, and keep in mind, that was like something from 5 years ago. So, on a shit mic with shit footage. So, I might show you that. And that's
I
not
would
getting
very
me
much
dumped.
like that, sir. As long as the rage is still there.
It is. You guys?
Favorite game? For me, probably either Zoo Tycoon or Roller Coaster Tycoon, because they were
Tycoon?
games I
Wow, didn't see
grew.
that coming.
Yeah, they were games I grew up on. Like, my parents were mainly my mom was very like anti-video games. She still really is. She kind of gave me shit for buying my Xbox One. But
I do what I want.
so
Pretty much.
I managed to, I don't remember how, but I managed to like convince her to let me buy like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon, and I really liked those games, and they were kind of the things I played and had fun with, and destroyed animals or destroyed people. Mainly destroyed people.
Drowning them on your parks.
Me and my brother one time made a zoo called the Hell Zoo, and we like put in a bunch of carnivores and just let them loose with a bunch of people, and
Oh, God.
we like closed off the entrance to the zoo. It was fun.
Wow.
And you do realize that Vic told us the whole story with a really calm, soothing voice almost. Like, yes, my cousin and I made a fucking horror show, and, it was pretty fun. Good times, good times.
Just my
Then
brother.
you just take a sip of tea and, like, relax in front of your fireplace with the heads of, I don't know, weird animals over it. God, Vic. Okay, Jem, you? Just kidding, Vic.
It'd have to be the Mass Effect series. Knights of the Old Republic and the Old Republic for sure. And if we want to go back to like the N64 days, I really liked Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And I liked Final Fantasy IX on the PlayStation a lot, but I never owned a PlayStation until like way, way later, and I didn't actually get a chance to finish the game. So I'm hoping they drop Final Fantasy IX on Steam like hella soon, because I've got 7 and 8, and I feel like they're working their way through the series. So anytime now, Sony, if you want to give me Final Fantasy IX.
Oh man, I love that when they released 7 and 8, because I was like, I know a lot of people don't like 8, but that's like one of my biggest guilty pleasures, because of like the side quests you can do. But yeah, I loved it.
It was I have a really love-hate relationship with 8.
Yeah.
It was over summer when I was in middle school, and I was staying with my dad because my parents are divorced, and he was at work, and so I didn't have anything to do, so I would just play Final Fantasy 8 all day, and I would just like grind my characters, and I got them all up to like level 99. And
I think I know where this is going.
I may have told you the story. I'm not sure if I've told it before. But I didn't. After I got them all at like level 99, I'm like in the last area. It's like the evil witch's castle, you know.
Yep.
And I just kind of stopped playing. I didn't play it for like a year and a half. And I come back to the game, and I'm like, I think I was right at the end. I should probably finish the game, because I never actually beat a Final Fantasy game, so I should probably do that. So I start playing again. I was doing a puzzle or something in this castle, but there's like the doorway to the final boss, and I'm like, maybe I already did it all and just forgot.
Oh shit, I think I know where this is going. You didn't do what I think. You didn't go like wandering off afterwards and found someone else, did you?
Well, the thing is that like I was like, there's the door to like the final boss. I was like, why don't I just do it? Maybe I already did all the puzzles and stuff that I need to like unlock the final boss. So I just run my ass in there, and I get there and I start fighting the final boss, and it starts, and I realize I don't have any of my magic or any of my GFs, which are my summons. I have none of that. I have just the regular attack ability. And I fought the final boss, which is like 2 bosses, using just attack at level 99. It took me like an hour and a half, and I got super lucky with not being killed. Because I didn't have any ability. I had potions, that's right. I had items. I had access to items as well. So I was like, attack, potions, attack, potions. I just shit tons of money because they had the seed system. And it would keep track of like time in the game. So when you started it up, it would go, all right, how much time has passed since your last paycheck? And you got paid every, like, on intervals. So I got, like, billions of credits or gil. Yeah. So I had a bunch of money, so I bought a bunch of potions, and that's where I was. And I was just, that was like, wow. Like, I went through all that shit, beat the game using just the regular attack ability, nothing special at all. And then the game froze up on me during the final cutscene.
Oh, gosh damn it. I really
hate Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, I really didn't like the final cutscene for it. I don't know why, it seemed too cheesy near the end, but I thought you were going to say earlier that when you said you saw the door, I was expecting you to like wander around a bit more and accidentally bump into the Omega weapon. And that thing is probably harder than the final boss in the first place.
The Omega weapon. It's either the Ultima weapon or the Omega weapon. Those were always the 2 hardest. What about in Final Fantasy IX? They had that one like random boss that you could go to. You had to do all this crazy shit. You end up going into a graveyard, and this little planet pops up, and he goes, "I'm evil. I'm gonna kill you." And it's the hardest fucking fight in the game. Like way harder than any of the final bosses. It was just it's absolutely out of left field. It's completely random, and it's like, all right, we're fighting a planet. I forget what the planet was called, but that was one of those crazy things. That's what I love about Final Fantasy IX. It's just so quirky, man.
Quirky. Shout out to Quirky. But yeah, I love that. But the Omega weapons, they have to keep those in the series because Jesus Christ, it is actually really challenging.
Yeah, Omega weapons, Ultima weapons, Wedge, and Sid, and there's always a Kate Sith somewhere. Even in 13, in Final Fantasy 13, there's an enemy called Kate Sith.
I gotta say though, in Final Fantasy X, it might have been because I was slightly overpowered at one point, but the Omega weapon and then... No, I can't remember which way it goes around. I think it's the ultimate weapon, and then you keep going, you see the Omega weapon or something like that. They weren't as hard as I was expecting, but then again, I don't think they could kill me even if they would wanted to, because like all my characters had like auto Phoenix down, and I had a shitload of Phoenix downs, so they could never kill me.
Oh man, that's nice.
Unless they did like, there's only like 3 or 4 people in the game that can do it, but like if they hit the entire party at the same time and killed them all, that's the only way they could give me a game over, which doesn't happen.
Yep, so that's our favorite games. Do we want to answer any more with that lengthy, super long?
That's really long.
Sorry.
We do have
And
another
really
one if you guys want to
hungry.
answer it.
Is it going to be one that we can answer super quick and not start talking about them all?
I guess.
Because Vic is going to starve.
I'm
I don't
really
want Vic
hungry.
to starve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call it then.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm stuck.
Vic, how dare you end the podcast? I'm terrible.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so let's do this. It's probably gonna be really quick. Sorry, Vic.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay, this one was sent by Simon, and he asks, there are 20 people, 10 like oranges and 6 like apples, and if Peter and Lucy are traveling to New York from London at a speed of a Boeing 747, what video game character has the best outfit?
Wow.
I don't
that question
care.
set up.
Come on, Vic, you can do better than that.
Any Jedi. Done.
That was a lazy answer, but okay.
I mean, it's honest. I'd totally be in a robe, like, tomorrow if I could.
I'm really trying to think here.
That's weird. Like,
Do, do, do.
I'm trying to think of something so out of the blue that's kind of half decent.
I was gonna say Vincent from Final Fantasy 9.
Ah,
Who?
9?
7, Jam. I don't know Final Fantasy worth a shit, obviously.
Yeah. You know what? I would say, even though the game got some criticism, probably Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. His outfit was pretty badass. And, yeah, Connor.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I'll go with Dante from some of the editions of Devil May Cry. Like, some of them it's really badass, but some of them it's just kind of like dumb and over the top. But some of the earlier stuff, I would be like, yeah, man, if I walked into a room with that shit on, people would just be like, that guy is fucking insane. But some might think it's cool. Fucking Dante. Why did they turn him into a fucking, like, I don't know, black-haired douche?
Because they wanted to.
It's called a spin-off reboot. We want to make more money, but we don't know how, so we gonna fuck shit up
Different
and do
developers,
whatever.
though.
What?
They're different developers.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
you know, someone's getting paid all the same, like whatever developers they are.
Yeah, but odds are they probably spent all their money getting the rights to use Devil May Cry's franchise.
Hey.
So they'll probably get their money back.
I didn't say it
So-
was a smart plan, but
Yeah.
So I'm almost 4 years exactly late on this news, but Final Fantasy 9 is on the PlayStation 3, so I now have a reason to buy a PlayStation 3.
That's the thing with PlayStation 3. Me and my brother got one, and I swear we only played one game on it. The PlayStation 3 seems to be a console for that one special game.
I'm not gonna get it used online. It's like dirt cheap. Alright, that's it. We're done. We're
We
calling
done?
it. We're calling it
Food!
a day. So Vic can get food.
Food.
And I'm not gonna torture her
food.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't talk to you either, fucking Jim.
Aw.
Hey, look, I can sit here and keep talking to you if you want and stop you from getting food. Or you can
Yeah.
understand that I'm trying to do you a solid despite our adversarial relationship.
so everyone, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget you can, interact with us on our RT group and subscribe and all that.
Yeah.
So
Bye.
once again,
And
thank you,
tweet
Tyler.
us.
Thank you for
Tweet us.
showing up.
Thank you for inviting me. It was
Bye,
nice.
No
everyone.
problem. Bye.
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 Wash your hands.
Penis. Yeah.
Bye.
Go to the bathroom. Make sure you wash your hands. Do it.
Bye.
This podcast intro and outro music is provided to us by TDBTyler. You can find him on Rooster Teeth by searching for his name, TDBTyler, and looking for his group, Oh the Humanity, spelled O-H, exclamation point, THECOMMANATEE. You can also find more of his work on YouTube by searching for his channels, The Dropped Banana, all one word, and Oh the Humanity.